Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Colorado Rockies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Welcome your Colorado Rockies.
So just about set now. And on the mound today, Germán Marquez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Okay, all set to go. Here is Marcus Semien. Clips the corner, and away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. On the ground, and that's just foul. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Pitch misses. The count now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Righty delivers. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
In the air, right side. Hilliard makes the move on it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Corey Seager. That's through there for a strike.
0-1. Hey, 2.
Goes down looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Wyatt Langford in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two out, space is empty. And a slider misses down and away. And that misses. And that's ball 2.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Here's a 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Stays alive. Ground ball to the right side. Estrada tosses to first, and that'll do it. And the Rangers set down in order. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Coors Field. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. deGrom, the former Rookie of the Year, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 1-0. A little bit low.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3 balls and a strike. And that's a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Ryan McMahon in the box here lets that one go for a ball. deGrom, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit, takes ball 1. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch.
Gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Rockies are down quietly, scoreless after 1. Back here in Denver, top of the second. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson. Peterson, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. First pitch just misses.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Adolis Garcia. High in the air, out to right. Hilliard on his horse. Snags it on the run. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Batting sixth, third baseman Josh Young.
Here's Josh Young.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
First
Nope,
offering,
that's
and
a
it
ball.
just misses. Peterson takes his lead at third with one away. Laser could be trouble, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line
Evan
drive
Carter.
the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next to hit, Evan Carter. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. That catches the corner.
0-1's the count.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Called strike right there.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
On the ground to the left. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Rangers get one on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Here's Michael
Rockies,
Toglia.
First baseman Michael Toglia.
And there's a foul ball. Off the mark there. And 1-1. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Now one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. Get out of town. He sends it out of here. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Colorado's DH, Chris Bryant. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it
He's
himself
out.
for the out.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Nolan.
Now here's Nolan Jones.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And it's 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 1 out, bases empty.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit.
that's high.
Just not able to square it up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so it just makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. Just missed. Tied up here in the early going. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Outside low, and a count 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And that is out of play. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Sam Hilliard stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Estrada leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And another ball. DeGrom checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Missed with a changeup. 3-0. Jacob Stallings in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-0 down. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jacob.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jacob Stallings. There's the strike up high. 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Ball 1 there.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Seager slings it across. Inning over, and it could have been worse. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. All even now at 1-1. Back after this on the show. And we're back.
Leading
And the
off for
batter now,
Texas,
Jonah Heim.
catcher, Jonah Heim.
Marquez back to work. And a foul ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Put a really
second
nice
baseman,
balanced
Marcus.
swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Now it's Marcus Semien. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Now it's Corey Seager.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Pitch
1-0.
misses. Ball 1. The shortstop
Ball 2.
takes the ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Pitch is in there. And that's strike 2. Next offering misses down and away.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting.
First and
left fielder,
second, 1
Wyatt
out.
Langford.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Waste no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson. A double and a run scored his first time up. Pitch
Off the
misses
plate, ball
inside. Ball 1. One out, bases full. Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 run's in. 2 runs are in. In there safely. It's 4-1.
He has had such a good day
Now
today.
batting,
I don't think he's
right
going to want to
fielder,
leave when it's
Adolis
over.
Garcia.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. One out, runner at second. At the plate, Adolis Garcia. Flied to right his first time. That one's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
Still only one out here in the inning.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Outside low, and a count 1-2. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Tanner Gordon getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting,
Josh
third
Young
baseman,
stepping
Josh
in for the
Young.
Rangers. Doubled in his first AB. That one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in from second. The relay throw. But he's in there easily.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. Went down on strikes his first time through. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Next offering upstairs. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Popped in the air, left field. Jones pulls that one down, and that's the third out. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 5 and the Rockies 1. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
That one drifts inside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan
McMahon steps to the plate. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And a strike.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Strike 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Doyle gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one way inside.
2 strikes.
The 1-2.
Well, I like his intent there to be aggressive with the slider and make sure he got it inside, but he just yanked it across his body. A little too much horizontal rotation with the upper body instead of north-south.
Tovar batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
And that is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Ripped, but it curls foul. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. DeGrom gets the strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and
Now
away with
batting,
some good
first
action
baseman,
at the end.
Michael.
You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's
Yeah.
probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And first offering is fouled off.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
2 on, 1 out. And now 1 and 2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. He flips it to second in time. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Rangers 5 and the Rockies 1. Back here at Coors Field, on to the 4th, leading off, Jake Berger.
He's definitely a talented player. He can hit the ball a mile, and they're just hoping for him to have some more consistency so he can establish that next level here in the big leagues.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, these Rangers really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Swings through that.
On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That just misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
So the lineup flips over. Up next for the Rangers, Marcus Semien. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Next offering is down low. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Bottom 4, here's
Leading
Bryant
off for the
now.
Rockies, designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one close, ruled a ball. And it's a ball and a strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Langford makes the grab, 1 away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Jones in the box for the 2nd time. 1 ball, no strikes. That's down and in. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So a man at first. Now it's the 2nd baseman, Tyro Estrada. Walked his first time. DeGrom checks the runner. And he's back in easily. There's your strike. Activity in the bullpen. Sean Armstrong, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Milner getting loose as well. Man at first, 1 away. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Just missing there. And the count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Hilliard, the next to hit, takes outside.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that one hammered way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they close the gap. It's 5-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Jacob Stallings now. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Two outs. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Rockies edging closer with this shot. It's now 5-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back,
Rockies.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th.
Number
Scott
52.
Alexander.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Seager stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
1 strike. That's ball 2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Let's go, Rockies!
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to Tolia, and Seager is set down.
Now batting, left fielder Wyatt Langford.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 2. Alexander in his 8th season, 35 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2010. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul.
Let's go, Rockies!
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Stallings collects, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. Jock Peterson stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off.
Let's go, Rockies!
2 down, nobody on.
1-1.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
A late jump, and I think that
Now
was the
batting,
difference on the
right
play,
fielder,
Boog. It's not always
Adolis
easy
Garcia.
seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Now a chance for Adolis Garcia. 0 for 2 in this one. Missed with a
Ball one.
changeup, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Come on, Rockies!
Next offering is fouled back. Peterson off of first with 2 away. Way
2 balls,
inside, gets
1
out of the
strike.
way.
Go Rockies!
2 outs. That
Ball
one
3.
misses. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this
Now
inning
batting,
alive, puts a
third
runner into
baseman,
scoring
Josh
position,
Young.
and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Up the middle, Estrada. Over to first.
He's out.
That ends the frame. Rangers leave a pair, and it remains 5-3.
Now pitching for
Back
Texas.
now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking
Number
over on the
43.
mound, Sean Armstrong.
Sean
And this is an
Armstrong.
important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're
Center
looking for a
fielder,
big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Doyle stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Out in front and foul to the left side. That misses
ball,
the zone.
2 strikes.
1-2 the count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
There's Ryan McMahon now.
McMahon.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. They'll circle the bases, and they tie it up. It's 5-5. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Next for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar. That's a slider for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away.
First baseman, Michael.
And now, Michael Toglia. He's already homered in this game. And that one cutting but missing down low. 2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That's off the inside corner, and now 3-1. And a big swing and a miss.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the sweeper and it was effective. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher,
Now
Justin
pitching
Lawrence.
for the Rockies, number 61, Justin Lawrence.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers.
Center fielder, Evan Carter.
Outside low, 1-0. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Seth Halverson up and throwing. Peralta getting cranked up as well. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. Not
Count
close
1-0.
with that one. And that is ball one. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Just missed.
Ball three.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic. Rip to third. Fires across the diamond. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Now batting, catcher Jonah Heim.
Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim.
Let's go, Rockies! Come on!
On the ground to first, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Rangers go down in order. 3 up, 3 down that time. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the sixth. We're all tied up 5-5. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hobie Milner.
Bringing in the
Now
lefty with a
pitching for
left-handed
Texas.
hitter coming up to hit. Classic
Number
bullpen move
41.
right here, so we'll see how it
Hobie
works out.
Milner.
Now here is
Leading off
Nolan
for the
Jones.
Rockies.
He is
Left
struck out,
fielder,
and he is walked.
Nolan Jones.
Let's go, Rockies!
That one the other way. Fair ball.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
Now
On the
batting,
mound, he's got to
second
feel like he
baseman,
deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Tyro Estrada. 0-1.
Well, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
Bunts it in the air. Heim gets it to first, and Estrada is out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up
next
and
for the
give your
Rockies,
team a chance to score
right
the go-ahead
fielder,
run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That's inside.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
And that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 6-5.
Comes through with the RBI. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now, Jacob Stallings. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, could be 2. On to Simeon.
He's out.
And that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 6-5. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top of inning number
Leading off
7.
for Texas,
Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Let's go, Rockies.
Lawrence back to work. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Justin Lawrence done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
They
for
turn
the
things over to the
Rockies.
southpaw, Luis
Number
Peralta.
41.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Seager stands in now.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Now he launches a throw over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Shortstops have to make some pretty difficult throws across the field sometimes. Might have tried to put a little too much behind that one, but clearly he got under the throw. Didn't stay on top. Not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. And that drops in for a strike. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And fouled off. So the tying run at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Two on, one out. Here is Jock Peterson. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2. Seager, the lead runner, out at second. Langford at first. One gone. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luis Peralta is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Seth
the Rockies.
Halverson taking over on the mound.
Well, the best
54.
relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Adolis Garcia will hit next. just
that's out.
missed. That's outside, and that's ball 2.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Good job to fight that one off. Deep breath. He's ready, and he fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Luke Jackson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, one-run game, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And the 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Up the middle, and no one can get there. Just kind of slice that one into center.
Now batting. Third
Now the
baseman,
number 2 hitter, Ryan McMahon. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Big stack center field. The throw to third. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ezekiel Tovar. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now batting.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Toglia. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Toglia checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Into center. And it falls. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Chris Bryant getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, called strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
McMahon at third, Tovar at second, Tolia on at first with nobody out. Lined in the left center, should be extra bases. One run's in, now the second run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe, and they clear the bases.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Luke Jackson gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
So
Texas.
out of the bullpen for the Rangers,
Number
Robert
62.
Garcia.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Nolan Jones. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. No outs, runner on second. That one's upstairs, ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. And now the count is even.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So in now for Colorado, Tyro Estrada.
Second baseman.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So man aboard. Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies.
Sam Hilliard.
First pitch swinging.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Yeah.
That's a good pitch there.
0-2.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But 4 score in the inning. 3 of them on this bases clearing double. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Stepping in, Josh Young. Halverson, a 6'2" righty, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2023.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Let's go, Rockies.
Close, but called a ball. And 1-1.
One strike.
Movement in the bullpen. Victor Vodnik getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Gilbreth also throwing. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. McMahon makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jake Berger.
And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Let's go, Rockies.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they slice into the lead. It's 10-7. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now it's going to be Jonah Heim. That one hammered left field, back there. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they inch closer. It's 10-8.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Seth Halverson will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Pitching change
Rockies.
here, Victor Vodnik. He's
Number
into the game with the
38.
bases empty.
Victor Botnick.
Back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Marcus Semien. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. And there's the strike. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So now it's Corey Seager. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. So 2 balls and no strikes. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. Corey Seager goes deep. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 10-10. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Langford, the next to hit. And the first offering is not close. That's to 3rd, and that one finds its way through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Victor Vodnik won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
The
for
left-hander on
Rockies,
now, Lucas Gilbreth.
Number 58, Lucas Gilbreth.
Go-ahead run on base. And now Jack Peterson. Step off throw to first. And he's back in there. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That misses the zone, and now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. So a walk puts runners at first and second. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Right fielder, Adolis
Substitution
Garcia.
now at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Ezekiel Duran.
Number 20.
So the go-ahead run is into
Duran.
scoring position. Adolis Garcia now at the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one at 95, missed up top, ball 1. Two on, 1 out. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2 count.
Josh Young in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. And that's way high. And that's ball 1. That's towards center. Doyle drops steps, heads back on it. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We're all even at 10 apiece. Back here in Denver, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. In the air, out towards right center. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So a change being made out at second. Entering is the pinch runner, Greg Jones. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Runner from second crosses the plate. They lead it in the 8th.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. And there's a ball.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Carter hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
So a man aboard. Now at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Bet he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball there. Right side. Simeon toss over to first. That's the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael.
Here's the Rockies cleanup
Tolia.
hitter, Michael Tolia.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swings through that one.
0-1.
Misses inside. And the count is 1-1.
Ball 2.
Next offering is fouled back. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Next one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Chris Bryant and the Colorado on deck circle. Two outs. Struck him out looking. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 11 and the Rangers 10.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Rockies.
and here comes the closer, Tyler
Number
Kinley.
40.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Hunter Goodman, the new catcher now. So now a pinch hitter, number 8.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we
Smith.
may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And that drops in for a strike. Pitch misses there. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one lifted to left. Jones settles underneath it. And out number 1 on the ground.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jake Berger.
Check swing, called strike. One down, base is empty. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we're starting over. It's 11-11. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. That one off the mark. Ball one. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Tanner Gordon getting ready to come on for Bud Black. That misses. 2-1. Just missed.
Outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In the air, left field. Jones on the move. Brings it in. And there's two down.
Now batting.
Next up for
second
Texas,
baseman,
Marcus Semien. And that's downstairs and outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That's to third. Throws across the diamond, and Semien is out. And that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jacob Webb.
Now pitching for Texas. Number 71, Jacob Webb. This
Now into the ball game on
defensively
defense,
for the Rangers.
Leody Taveras.
Now
He'll be
playing
patrolling center field.
Number
Here's
3,
Chris Bryant now.
Leody Taveras.
The pitch to the right side. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man retired
Now
here in the
batting,
9th.
left fielder Nolan Jones.
Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dane Dunning preparing to come on if needed. Martin also getting ready. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
Tyro Estrada
Second
digs in now.
baseman, Tyro Estrada.
Check swing, no appeal.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back here at Coors Field. We're in extras here. Here comes Corey Seager. Kinley back to work. And it's fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands or you're in a broadcast booth or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, it's a good job of completing the strikeout at first base, but the one downside is it did allow that runner from second to move up to third, and that's with one out. They've got more ways now to get him home, and that makes it another strikeout situation coming up.
Langford in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
That one outside,
out.
and now it's even 1-1. With the go-ahead run at third, here in extra innings. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Simeon stands at third with 1 gone to the inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ezekiel Duran, getting his first plate appearance here in extra innings. He entered the game as a pinch runner. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Texas. This one remains all square at 11 apiece. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Taking his first at bat here in extra innings after coming in on defense. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Taveras going back, And he brings it into the warning track. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. Cut off, now a throw home. Tag, got it. They cut down the winning run, and we will play on.
Wow, can't argue too much with sending him home, trying to win it in extra innings. No one likes to play these extended games. It's taxing on the bullpen. But stellar defense prevailed that time. The tag just got him in time, and we'll play on.
And we're back. 11th inning set to get underway. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Man at second stays alive.
One ball, two strikes.
Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. And I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, but no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. And that one is in for a strike. And the 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate. You got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That one not close. And it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Leody Taveras at the plate now. That's ball 1. And that one fouled off. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tyler Kinley out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching
Tanner
for the
Gordon
Rockies.
on the pitch here.
Number 29, Tanner Gordon.
Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger. And Singy, he's going for his 3rd homer of the game.
Yeah, and he's a big reason we're playing here in extras. We wouldn't be here without that homer he hit in the ninth, his second of the game.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Taveras off of first with 2 away. Lined into right. Dive in, makes the grab.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Back now, and on the mound, a closer, Chris Martin.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Martin.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
And that is out of play.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The next offering misses. 2-2. And that one a little bit high.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ryan McMahon in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer.
Now
Come in
batting.
and close the
Third
door,
baseman,
cancel any hope that opponent has in
McMahon.
making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Fought off foul. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Nope.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Squeezes it. 2 away.
Now batting. The shortstop, Ezekiel.
Rockies down to their last out.
Tovar.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Trying to deliver as the hero. First pitch misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
So the tying run at second, and a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
The Rockies down to their final strike. Man on second, 2 down. A little bit high. Now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they've tied it again.
Such great concentration.
Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. That one outside. 1-0.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 outs, but the winning run is at first. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1. Ball, that's in.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. With the winning run on at first. And we're in the bottom of the 11th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just off the outside edge.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. On the ground. He gets there on a slide. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 12th inning coming up. We're all even at 12 apiece. On to the 12th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. Man at second. That's in there. 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Misses inside, and the count's full. Marcus Semien in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He goes down looking.
Now batting.
So the
Second
go-ahead
baseman,
run in
Marcus
scoring
Semien.
position. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. That's a little high, and it's 1-0. With the go-ahead run standing at second here deep into extra innings. Popped up. Goodman gets there. He's under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on
Now
it. Just got
batting,
underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Seager.
And here's Corey Seager to hit.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Langford in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Off the plate inside. 2-0. That one out to right. And that's the third out. Rangers leave a pair. This game remains tied at 12. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Bryant now. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1. That's a ball.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball to pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. The winning run on second base. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. Now 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyro.
And now here is Tyro Estrada.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
There's the strike. Winning run at third, 2 down. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Fires over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Denver, inning number 13 set to go. Now it's the DH, Ezekiel Duran. Gordon back to work.
Ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Pickoff move to second, and he's back safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and they have the lead deep into extra innings. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
And here is Adolis Garcia. That one misses, and that's ball 1. One on, nobody out, a run in, and here in extra innings. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Digging in, Josh Young. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And another ball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
McMahon fires over to first, and that is out number 2.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Leody Taveras. RBI single his last time up. Lined, and that's a base hit. They're waving around Duran. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 14-12.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Yeah, the batter now, Jake Berger. Off the plate, ball 1. Fastball is outside. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In to score from first, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So runner at second, 2 down. Heim will hit next. And that's outside. Man on second, 2 down. Fastball the inside corner for a strike. And 1-2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third, and he held up. Now it's 3-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now this crowd, after grinding it out this long, finds their club down to their final 3 outs. Texas out in front, 15-12.
Now pitching for
Back here in
Texas,
extras, and a new pitcher on the
Number
mound in the
33.
bottom half of the inning, Dane
Dane
Dunning.
Dunning.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. Ground ball right side, Simeon. Slings to first, and a quick out, number one.
Now batting, catcher, Hunter.
And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
On the ground to third. Young tossed to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you
Now
put the
batting,
ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
So it's their last chance in this one. Brenton Doyle getting ready to hit.
Inside, ball one.
Inside, just missed. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 15-14.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. On the ground to first, and foul ball. A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that one missing low.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
That one misses. 3-1.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And fouled off. Dunning is just one strike away. And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Now pitching for
Jake
Texas,
Latz gets the ball now.
number 67, Jake Latz.
Two outs, runner on first. Now Ezekiel Tovar. Inside. And that's ball one.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
And that misses. And it's 2-0. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. That's in there, and it's 2-1. They're down to their final strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here in the bottom of the third, team, 2 outs.
Count.
And that's a little bit high. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, that's a pretty significant 2-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Winning run is at first here in the bottom of the 13th. That misses, and it's 2-2. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. And now the count filled up 3-2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, 13-inning win on the road. Very impressive all the way around. But what I like is the opportunity that certain players who don't contribute a whole lot game to game, they came in big in this one. And I think they'll be looked upon and called upon in future games to help get the W as well.
15-14 the final. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long